1963. And we have Brooke Schumann here tonight and one of her co-workers, and I'll turn it over to Brooke.
Can everybody hear me? No, you can't hear me? Better? Okay, I'll make sure to enunciate a little bit here. All right, well, good evening, everybody. It's so great to see so many faces turning out here tonight. My name is Brooke Schumann. I'm the marketing manager at Schumann Printers and proudly part of the third generation of our family business. I'm also the granddaughter of our founder, Jack Schumann, who you can see in the photo right here on the screen. It's especially meaningful to be here tonight in Columbus, just down the road from Fall River, where our story began. Now, Schumann Printers truly started with a leap of faith, a handshake loan, and a lot of determination, and the belief that great printing starts with great people. But to truly understand how it all began, we need to take just a quick stop back to Rhinelander, Wisconsin in 1936, when Jack Schumann, our founder, was born. And you can see how cute and adorable he was. Jack grew up during the last years of the Great Depression and the beginning of World War II. It was hard times. It's when every penny mattered and opportunity was hard to come by. He was always working, always helping his family. Those early years taught him what hard work really meant, that with enough determination, you can build a better life. Jack's father worked at a paper mill, and that's where Jack's love for print really began. He was fascinated by it. The look, the feel, even the smell. Something that would stay with him for his entire life. Then after high school, Jack married his high school sweetheart, Arlene. Here they are together in many different pictures. Here they are graduated together from high school. There's their wedding, and then the far one is when they went to prom together. They were both just 19 when they got married, and together they made a bold decision to leave home so Jack could study printing at Dunwoody Institute. Arlene worked while Jack learned, and he quickly developed a strong understanding of the craft, how ink, paper, and press work all come together. When he finished his training, Jack and Arlene moved to Fall River, Wisconsin. They lived in a small trailer, starting fresh in a new community that looked a lot more desolate back then compared to what it is today. You can kind of see in the background there just how remote it kind of was. Jack began working at Web Crafters in Madison, where he spent 5 years mastering his trade and gaining the experience that would eventually become the foundation of his own printing business. By 1963, Jack's dream started to take shape. He was done working for anyone else, which is no surprise for Jack. He walked into the Fall River Rio Bank with no collateral and asked for a $500 loan to buy his first piece of equipment. It was a big ask at the time, but the bank president really saw something in him. Jack got the loan, no paperwork, just a handshake. And that's how Jack G. Schumann Printers was born. The first piece of equipment was set up right in the basement of Jack and Arlene's home on Kane Street. The two of them worked side by side, often late into the night, building something out of nothing. Before long, the basement could barely keep up, orders were coming in, and word was spreading really fast. In 1967, Jack and Arlene moved to the operation out of their home and into the old Hanker's grocery store on North Main Street in Fall River. You can kind of see it right in the middle there. The community rallied around them. Friends stopped by to lend a hand, neighbors became customers, and customers quickly turned into friends. With that move came a new name, Schumann Printers, and the company's first logo, which you can see included right there at the top. Jack's parents and relatives helped as the business grew, printing business cards, flyers, church brochures, and local ads, the kind of work that kept the community connected. By 1970, Schumann Printers had outgrown its space once again, and it moved just down the road to 701 South Main Street, right in the heart of Fall River, the same location where the company still stands today. At that time, the team included 15 full-time and 20 part-time employees, a true reflection of both the company's reputation and the community that stood behind it. Over the next 2 decades, the building expanded 8 times, each edition marking another step in the company's growth. By 1995, Schumann Printers added warehouse space on 200 Swarthout Road to handle the growing volume of paper needed for its expanding customer base. Staying rooted in Fall River allowed the company to grow without losing its small town spirit or connection to the people who helped build it. Just a few years later, in 1999, Schumann Printers purchased 15 acres from the village of Fall River to build what's now our bindery, bringing all the bindery equipment and distribution under one roof and improving efficiency. By the end of that year, it had grown to 153 full-time employees and 20 part-time teammates. I mean, that's serious growth. A reflection of just how far both Schumann Printers and Fall River had come together. Over the years, even the Schumann Printers logo has evolved, each design telling a story of progress. And that also was reflected in the work we've created along the way. Tonight, we've brought a few treasures from our archives, original pieces that helped build our reputation and remind us of where we started. We hope you'll take a moment to look at them after the presentation. As seen here, for Jack and Arlene, every page mattered. Their dedication to doing things right set the standard we still live by today, what we call our tradition of quality. And really, no one tells that story better than Jack himself. So now, we'd like to share his words from a video created from our 60th anniversary, reflecting on how it all began. Just bear with me one moment.